That'll do. I was far too scared to hit him, but I would hit him in a heartbeat now. The hell's that? Whoa. I've never seen that before. It looks like shit though. Let's get away.
This show is brought to you by Nivea Men.
I spelled that wrong in the poll, didn't I? Oh well, fuck it. I look like an egg.
We got a message the night before, all players on the gym at 10:30.
The Gamer 8544 says
What's it about?
the boy in the dress. Don't know what you're on about, mate. Daniel van der Rest says, no man, you look fine. Thank you, Daniel, I appreciate that. I'm assuming that's in reference to me saying I look like an egg, which I kind of do, let's be honest. But thank you, Daniel, I appreciate that. Oh, you are Scottish, right? I am Scottish. Where are you from?
When I arrived at work this morning, this was not something I expected to be saying.
Netherlands, wow. Do you know who Michael van Gerwen is? Or Raymond van Barneveld? Yes, of course, yes. I'm a big fan of both. Dutch darts is huge. Yes, yep, absolutely. Do you know Scott McTominay? I don't know him personally, but I know who you're talking about, yeah. Great football player. Plays with Napoli, along with Billy Gilmore. Jank, are you your own cousin? Yes.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yes, class player. He is, mate, he's good. I'm going to watch Scotland, actually. Nah, not this Thursday, we're playing Greece away, but then we're playing Greece on Sunday. I'm going to the game, my wee boy. Daniel van der Rest, sorry, I have to go. Have a good night. Thanks, Daniel. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. It was good speaking to you, man. Right. As for that scary Shadow play. Hey bro, it's Johnny. What's happening, Johnny? How are you, mate? I thought it was you when I seen your comment on what was that video? The Celtic video I done. I could tell it was you by the way you were talking.
When did it start to dawn on you that you were maybe quite good at this management thing? I never had. It wasn't as well as another thing. I never had this moment.
Greg, how are you, Bruni? Oh man, I don't know what I was thinking. I will say this, but I feel better when it's shaved. I just look like a pervert, but it's a lot easier to maintain, you know. This is pish. I was going to watch that Liverpool documentary, but I'm not really feeling it. Sure, you look like a wee sexy thumb. Well, I look like something. Where's all the good things to watch? How's things with you anyway, Johnny? Alright? There on the fucking wall. When you use the what? I think I get what you're saying though. This is brutal, man. All love, bro. Of course it is. I know that, man. I know that. Hope you had a good St. Patrick's Day. I did, bro, but I didn't really get up to much, to be honest with you. I know it's obviously a big holiday for your people, though. So did you get up to much?
This movie was brought to you with limited interruptions.
Did you see McGregor yesterday at the White House? He was calling. No, I never seen it, but I heard about that. What was he doing there?
It's for everybody. Yeah. Everything always looks super plump, super fresh, super colourful. It's almost like a member of my family's done my shopping for me. Yeah. Ocado, match your shop on thousands of products to Tesco.com. I think that Ocado did this special for her, so I have to tell her they do that for everybody. That's just
Aye, that's better. He spoke about the mass illegal immigration in Ireland. Fair play to him. Step up into the politics world. Good for him though, because a lot of people will listen to what he says because of who he is. And it's clearly a problem. It needs to be spoke about, so that's good, man. I'm glad to hear that. How did that date go with that lassie for Colombia, mind? I meant to ask you that before. If he goes for president of Ireland, he has my vote. I'm assuming you mean. Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me if he won that. That's the way of the world, isn't it? Really, look at Trump. Look at even Kanye West going for it. Or he was talking about it anyway. I never knew this till recently either, but Zelensky used to be a stand-up comedian. That's true. The Colombian, no mate, she was nuts. Oh dear, was she? She turned out to be a bit cuckoo, did she? Okay, every day with this man, watching this thing about Roger Federer. And there's a guy speaking at the top of it. Like, obviously explaining to blind people what's going on. I don't know why it does that. Bro, I'm over in Scotland next time. We need a pint or 12. Closer to 12, mate. But no, definitely, Johnny, that would be good. I would enjoy that, bro. Definitely we'll organise something. For sure. You heard from Austin recently, by the way. Boyer. Austin Boyer. I mean, I think he's alright, but I was a wee bit worried about him at one point. He never really... He's been quiet, you know. I guess I could just mail him, to be fair, but... You know, I'm sure he's alright. I just wondered, that's all. Austin, I lost his channel. What do you mean, mate? What do you mean by that? You lost his channel? Well, like, you forgot what it is, you mean? I had to make a new channel, the other was shadow blocked. What does that mean? Shadow blocked. I've heard of that, but I don't actually know what it is.
And get it behind me. That's how I feel. Like, hopefully I will not be using those tissues today, but I'm an emotional guy, so we'll never know. Alright.
Means I can't comment or subscribe to channels. Fucking hell. Why is that? Why would they do that? Can I get comfy?
Over 24 years and played tennis my whole life. As many of you know, the past 3 years have presented me with challenges in the form of injuries and surgeries. I've worked hard to return to full competitive form, but I also know my body's capacities and limits, and its message to me lately has been clear. I am 41 years old. I've played more than 1,500 matches over 24 years. Tennis has treated me more generously than I ever would have dreamt, and now must recognize when it is time to end my competitive career. Sometimes we, the players, don't like that retirement word. It feels so complete end of everything.
Patrick Healy, you say, how you doing, boss man? I'm doing alright, Patrick. What about yourself? How are you getting on? Are you a Welshman? I see by your profile pic.
When my love of tennis started, I was born.
Ange got slapped again. I see by Fulham. He did, mate. And I can't see it ending well for Ange. Patrick, you say, I'm all good, cheers, just relaxing. That's good, mate. That's good. I take it you do live in Wales, do you? Aye, Johnny. I don't know if you've seen them, but I've got a few videos on my channel of that situation with Ange. It's unprecedented, man, isn't it? Because, like, he's came through so much with Tottenham that would mostly get managers sacked. That's why I find it a bizarre situation. He's done some good things with them, but I mean, overall, you look at the overall picture, they're doing terrible. 15 defeats in a season. I just cannot see him surviving this, even if they win the Europa League. I mean, I guess if he wins that, he probably will stay, but that's a big ask. Patrick, you say used to, now we live in England. Alright. Where in England? I'm just curious because I've got a family in Nottingham. With the shaved head, you remind me of Big Phil Mitchell. The Goldbridge video killed me. Do the Goldbridge impression, please. It's funny as fuck. To be honest with you, mate, I just came off the cuff. That's not someone I've worked on. But every video, that's what he does. We went about and then he obviously sees it recordings. Mark Goldbridge. Sorry, that was shite. You put me on the spot, mate. I'm embarrassed. I'm a bit embarrassed. I can do better than that. I'll do it better later. But you've got me off guard, Johnny. Hello everybody, it's my Goldbridge. I can't actually forget what he says, but it's just like one long word. I could make out hello everybody, Smart Goldbridge here. Welcome back to That's Football. And then he just goes for there. Hello everybody, my Goldbridge here, or something like that. Hello everybody, it's my Goldbridge. Welcome back to That's Football. I need to work on that one. I seen you on Goldbridge channel saying the Premier League is push. I need to stop that, mate, honestly. What video was it, or was it a live stream? I lived just outside Nottingham, but recently relocated to Crewe. Cool. Do you like it there? What team do you support? Aye, Johnny, that was it on his live stream? I do need to stop that, mate, because I don't even mean that. I think the Premier League is probably the best league in the world. But, see, like so now, for example, I'm just sitting watching someone telly, I'm just flicking the channels. I either go live, or I go on live streams, or I'll go on videos, and I'll just be on the wind-up. It's actually so immature, but that's what boredom does to you. It was a Newcastle-Liverpool match, live watch along. Oh mate, that was just after the Old Firm, so I was in a bad way. I can't even mind that, and that's the honest truth. What did I say? Did I just say the Premier League's push? Tears, you just joined and boom, dropped a cracker comment. Well, see the thing is, man, the comments like that, it gets people's attention. Do you know what I mean? I think it gets people talking. I don't mean any harm, but I mean, it's how can you slag the Premier League? Do you know what I mean? It's the elite league. It's just a bit of fun. But that's crazy that you've seen it though. I'm a Crewe Alexandra fan, but my Welsh team is Bangor City. That's good, mate. I've heard the both. Crewe done well for a while, didn't they, in English football? There was a time where they were doing, I'm sure it was in the FA Cup, They had a pretty good run. Crew Alexandria, aye. I know you're talking about Bangor City, I've heard of them. In Wales, obviously. I was watching from Central Stadium and laughed like mad. People was looking at me. I've seen stuff like that before, see with people that I knew in live streams. For some reason it's 10 times funnier, eh? Just because you know who they are and they don't know you're there. Like, I know what you mean. It doesn't surprise me. I've done that a few times. It's quite sad, really, actually, for my age especially, but that's what it is. Where's Central? Central Station, sorry. Central Station. New York City. Why did he put this off, man? I didn't want to hear that guy talk. Defo do it again. Do what again? Do you mean go and Gold Bridges chat? Because there's a strong chance I will. Well, I will. I mean, I actually like the guy's content and his lives, to be honest. The Premier League is pish. I'm still laughing here. I mean, it's short and sweet, isn't it? It's short and sweet, mate. Straight to the point. Honestly. It's funny, eh? Wee things like that could just... I find stuff like that funny as well. That's why I do them. Did you super chat a channel and say, why is my farts with it? No, not that I remember. But I did super chat. I've super chatted a few channels and said something ridiculous just purely because 9 times out of 10, because you've super chatted, they feel the need to read it out. I done it with a guy called Musical MMA a few times, and I just says, why is my couch always wet? What else? I've done a few little, why does my bum smell of poo with a few. So sad, mate. See, actually saying it out loud, it's ridiculous, but I'm easily amused with it. Do you know what I mean? It's just a bit of fun, bro. And then nobody's really complaining because he's happy because he's got a wee super chat, and it's just a bit of fun. Do you know what I mean? Why is my couch with Butler? I got that from Impractical Jokers. It's just the randomness of it I find funny. You know, like, what did he just say and why did he say it? Contestant number 505 looks up and down her row. Her row glows green. 3 rows turn red. Are you a bald-headed man drops to his knees. A bald-headed man? Are you working, Johnny? Are you off, mate? Best super chat I've seen, he was like, I don't know what your couch is with. I mean, how do you answer that, eh? I put a video up actually of of that super chat. Is that where you seen it? Because I can't imagine he would have been on his live, because he's quite a like he's not a celebrity or anything. Off till tomorrow, got St. Patrick's Day and today off. Nice one, mate. Nice one. I seen it on your channel, yeah, I thought that. Why is my couch always wet? Yeah, he doesn't know what to say. Oh yeah.
As she falls down a dark hole. Another woman's eyes widen. She drops. The remaining sacrificed players fall into their holes. A woman closes her eyes, fists clenched.
Right.
She falls into the abyss.
I remember someone said to Austin, "I want to tickle your tits."
Staggered slow motion.
Well, that was me that said that. I've got a video of that as well.
Bird's eye view flies down the row as the eliminated
It was me that sent that message on these. It was one of these. Well, one of the first lives that I can remember. Yeah, that's why. That's why I made the video, because I was sitting in my bedroom just. I remember writing that and he actually read it out. I was shocked. I didn't think he would.
all at once. A man makes hard hands.
Yeah, I've got a video of that on my channel somewhere. He's a good sport. He's a good guy. Mate, I was rolling when I seen it. Oh dear. If I remember rightly, I just said to him, "I want to tickle your tits." Or "Can I tickle your tits?" And he was like, "What is it he said again?" I've never had anybody say they want to tickle my tits before. But I'm not going to get banned off what was it he said? "I'm not going to get banned off YouTube just because of that." Something like that. Right, I'm going to... He said, "I don't know how to respond to that." That's right. That's right, he did say that. He was talking to Roxy at the time. Rochelle. Yeah, Roxy, I don't know how to respond to that. What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to Wrestling World. I'm your host, Austin Boyer. I used to be quite good at his impression, but I've kind of lost touch. What is going on, you guys? Welcome back. Welcome to the Wrestling World. It's your host. No, I've lost it. Mate, your channel makes my day. Well, I'm glad to hear that, mate. It's all a bit of fun, bro. Do you know what I mean? That's all it is. I've had not a lot, but like more than usual trolls recently. See what I've noticed? I don't actually. You'll know who I'm talking about. The actual guy. See when I type in CJ Novo 992, like I'm actually on the shorts part of the page where you type his name in. I'm like the top 4, from what I can see anyway. So I'm getting views on that every day, man. It's only like 10 to 20 views on each, but I was thinking about it. I was like, how is that? It's obviously Rangers fans typing in his name to see his videos, and they're seeing me, and they're like, well, I don't know, they're obviously intrigued. But oh man, see the amount of Rangers fans that come in there. It's funny as fuck. There was one guy went on and he went onto my mental health video. He was like, how can you say you what was it he said? How can you be, I can't get my words out, mate. Basically, how can you be preaching and talking about mental health when you're slagging other people? I'm like, mate, like the guy, I'm pretty sure he's got a thick skin. He's been a YouTuber for years. He's doing well for himself, the boy. I'm pretty sure he doesn't care what I fucking think. People just take things too serious, man. Didn't you go for a piss in Home Bargains toilet? I did. I was in Cumbernauld. I was through there with my sister and my mum. I had actually just visited my wee brother in jail. As fucked up as it sounds. I'm too transparent, I think. I should maybe start making things up. But after that, my sister had to go to Home, so I was bursting it. I really had to go. And there's no toilets in there other than staff toilets. So I asked, and she says it was okay. So I just, like a weirdo, started recording.
Another contestant wedges a short block between two taller blocks.
The giraffe video you did when you said that war is deep. Oh man, I do a lot of silly things. But you know what, man? It gives me a wee. Like, I find it funny. So the way I look at it is, I can't be the only one out of 6 billion people in this world that finds it funny. So I put it up, you know, things that I find funny. I might grow up one day, but I doubt it. I don't know if I want to. Mate, keep it going, please. Listen. I intend to, mate. I do, but some of the haters on the trolls, I just think they need to chill it a bit. You know, it's not like I'm not. Like, I mean, it's kind of hard to say I'm not slagging him. Obviously, I am. That CJ Nova, I mean, but he does talk weird. I'm not slagging him personally. Do you know what I mean? Like him in person, I wouldn't be saying about his family or that. That would be no. It's just a bit of fun. So it is. Fuck the haters, no humour in them. That's it, man. Exactly. I really don't get the big deal. If by some quirky fate, if that CJ Novo guy messaged me and says, "Look, mate, I don't like this. This doesn't make me feel uncomfortable. My family don't like it." Like, do you know what I mean? Like, that would never happen. But the way some of these trolls speak, if that were to happen, I would take them down. But I'm pretty sure the guy could take a joke, man. It's just a bit of fun. I mean, it's an impression. It's not. I'm not having a rant on the guy's personality or anything like that. I was far too scared to hit him. I would hit him in a heartbeat low.
Man's tower falls next to Mr. Beast's friends, Nolan and Mac. The timer reaches below 90 seconds.
Oh, no way.
Tower topples over. Contestants scramble to finish their towers. Blocks fall from one of the platforms. A man runs his hands through his hair.
The CJ Novo impression is the best. The deep breath and everything. I just find the way he talks bizarre, mate. Like, I don't know if he does it for dramatic effect. I don't know, but I just find it strange, man. So, like I says, I'm not trying to insult the guy as a person. It's just an impression. It's having a bit of fun, that's all. If someone done an impression of me, I'd find it funny. I'm going to make another one of him soon, actually, because there's something else he does. He talks like he's waiting for his balls to draw. Well, listen. Yes, he does. I don't know, there's something else I've noticed he does, right? And because I'll be honest with you, I watch his videos. People say that to me, they'll comment and say, "Oh, you're a Celtic fan, you must watch his videos." I say, "Yeah, I do." I mean, I think the guy is a good YouTuber. I like to see his opinion on Rangers, you know, I do watch them. He seems like a nice guy, actually. But there's things he says, that's what he said in the last one. We done well to beat Celtic at the old Parkhead. You know, shakes the head and looks at the camera. The old Parkhead. I just don't get it. I don't know why he does that. It's just bizarre. And it's not like a one-off. Do you watch Ryan 118? I like Ryan 118. That's what I mean. Like, I'm not subscribed to CJ Novo. Like, I'm kind of petty that way. I couldn't have any huns on my subscription feed. But no, every now and then I tune in just to see what he's saying about Rangers. At the end of the day, man, that's our greatest rivals. Ryan 118, I'm subscribed to him. Ryan's good. I've seen him at a few games before, actually, outside the ground and that. But I've never spoke to him like that, bro. Ryan 118, he's a Celtic fan, but he looks like the kid from Stuart Little. He fucking does, man. Damn, I've never noticed that before. Holy shit, he doesn't half, eh? He does, like. But he seems like a nice guy. Like I say, so does that Novo guy. He seems like a nice guy. It's nothing personal, it's just a bit fun. That's all, but I'm going to stop saying it because I'm just repeating myself. I called Ryan Lionel Specky one time, and he was like, "I'll take that." Well, I've been called a lot worse. What was that on, Johnny? Was that on one of these videos or a live video? Give me a sec, mate. I'll be back in just 1 minute. Sorry, mate. I'm back. I just had to text back. Sorry, mate. I'm back. I just had to text back someone. Aye, his video back when he was signing Maeda. Was it alive? I wish I'd seen that. It was alive. Oh, brilliant, man. It's such, you can't beat life sometimes. Eh? So you got sorry, the Mark Goldbridge thing. Like, a lot of people would have read that and not even thought anything, but I think stuff like that hilarious, mate. I really do. Just be stupid things like that. What time is it over there, Mark? He's all over the place. Johnny. You ever watch the weekly Steel Chair? He's a Scottish lad who talks about wrestling. It looks like a Brennan's loaf. No, I've never heard of him, mate. I take it that's his YouTube name. I'll have a wee look for him, but no. Like, when I come off this, I'll have a wee look for him. Johnny, what did you have for dinner? It's 4 p.m. here, yeah. So like 4 hours behind you. Yous are 4 hours behind. Sorry, we're 4 hours ahead. It's 8 o'clock here. I had a pot noodle and a wank for dinner. What pot noodle did you have? Chicken mushroom?
A bribe meter increases.
Chicken and mushroom, aye. I had one of them yesterday actually. I love chicken and mushroom in one pot noodles. I've only ever had a few actually, away for that. Aye, it's brilliant, man. Anything like that that stood the test of time, you know, goes down well with people.
Contestants look left and right down their rows. A man with long curly hair strokes his beard.
I don't know why this guy is speaking at the top of us, but it's frustrating me. I got a brisket last night and it looked like a tit implant. How did it taste? I hope it never tasted like one. Let's go.
Number 232 nods.
Oh, okay.
The remaining platforms glow white.
Are you ready for the first prize? Guard, bring it on out.
A masked guard walks out.
Briefcase here with $10,000 in it.
Tasted like an Adidas shoe. It was all jelly feeling. Yuck.
We have a lot of money.
Yeah, it doesn't sound nice, mate. I think I've asked you this before, Johnny, but who's your English team?
Number 232 raises
Is it
his hand
Liverpool?
to his
Sam tells me it's Liverpool.
What dollar amount would it take to screw your road? None. That dollar amount, right over there.
Don't follow the Premier League. Just the La Liga. I don't know why I thought Liverpool then. Who's your thingy team? Spanish team? Barcelona? Real Madrid are my number 2 because I'm a glory hunting slug. See, with that part, right? I've had this discussion, debate, argument, whatever you want to say with people. I've been called a glory hunter because I support Celtic. My argument to that is, right, like, you're brought up support, like, in most cases you're not brought up supporting losers, eh? You're just no, that's just not the way life works. Unless there's like the sentimental reason that you support them. Like, for example, I'm from Stirling. My local team's Stirling Albion. You could argue you should be brought up supporting them. I get that, there's something in that, but I wasn't. Do you know what I mean? So I've got a soft spot for them because they're my local team. But that's just human nature. You're generally brought up supporting teams that are successful, eh? So I don't read too much into that, but that's, glory hunting. I don't, it annoys me when people say that to me. But I'm curious with you, with Real Madrid, how come you support them just the way you always supported them? Someone was in NYC yesterday. She was English and she was shouting to her boy, "Why are you not pegging me? Is it because I'm a Manchester slag?" Damn, she's obviously no shy. She was shouting to her boy. What, do you mean her man, her boyfriend? Why are you not pegging me? Dear, oh dear. Loved Raul, the old captain for Real Madrid. He was good. I remember he went to Schalke. I think it was his last team. He done well with them as well. Her fella, aye. Damn, man. Shouting that in the middle of New York City. Madness. She looked like Nigel Farage. Ugh. I'm sure it had fuck all to do with her being for Manchester then. Made the fact she looked like a Nigel Farage. Ugh.
Take the bribe.
Have you got a New York accent at all, Johnny? Like at all, I mean, obviously I know you're going to be mostly Irish, but you got a wee twang or anything?
We're getting close to 500. Anyone else want 80 grand? Oh, another one! This is getting crazy.
Bribes are taken. Rose glow red.
You guys are crazy. It's a ridiculous amount of money. We got another press. We got another press. I do. For my family, I gotta do that one.
Definitely not my Irish accent is strong like Lily Phillips
There are 500
with a group of fellas. That's good though, mate.
qualifications to go. To get us over the
I heard or read somewhere that people's accents only change if you want them to change. I don't know how true that is, but there could be something in that, you know.
anyone that self-eliminates until we have 500 players remaining.
Contestants exchange glances.
What are you up to anyway? So if it's your day off and you're just chilling, we have an Ireland town in New York called Woodlawn.
580 of you.
What do you mean, mate? An island? Oh, tricolours everywhere. Damn.
$100,000 on the line.
That's good. Do you ever go there?
This could be
For sentimental reasons.
press.
A red light flashes on one of the tablets.
Alright, 173 hit it. Let's see if there's 8 people there. 1, there's 2, 3, 4, 5.
I was there once. The Guinness tastes nice. Guinness has never been for me, man.
Small problem.
I mean, I've had it in the past, but
There's only 7 people in this row.
it knocked the fuck at me.
The number is 501.
It really, I was blitzed.
In the city.
It sounded a bit from Harlem. Oof. There's sorry, Harlem's rough, innit? I've heard a lot about Harlem.
So far in this game,
That drug dealer guy, Frank Lucas, I think he operated in Harlem. He was a big name. Apparently making $1 million a day. That's insane, eh?
The image goes black.
but sometimes the people who you think you can trust the most are actually the people you can trust the least.
One of the staunch contestants takes the bribe. The woman beside him screams, shaking her arms. The woman frowns at the man who took the bribe.
That is the end. If your tower is white, you are officially moving on to episode 2. Congratulations.
I'm going to boost in 10 anyway, bro. Appreciate you coming in though, mate. Always. Always. You've probably noticed I'm a bit of a weirdo, see, when it comes to things like this. I always, well, not always, but I always try, at least, and leave on an even number.
Shaking her head.
Like an hour or something, do you know what I mean? But often I stay on till after. But I'm going to try and cut it off at an hour. I mean, that's killed an hour of time, so that's good.
Winning $5 million, the largest grand prize in any show in history. And to the 493 of you still competing, say your goodbyes to your fallen comrades. It's time for you to move into your brand new home.
Contestants embrace.
And to the rest of you, say goodbye to $5 million.
The eliminated contestants fall through their trapdoors. The platforms cascade white light down the rows, then turn off. Text appears. 493 players remain.
Have you heard about Johnny Somali, the American dude who was arrested in Korea for destroying a comfort statue? I have heard about that. Did he not die? If it's who I think, I'm sure I've seen a documentary on him recently. If it's who I think, was he not neglected over in Korea? And like they made an example of him, and then Trump and that got involved, but it was too late. Because did they get him back? But when he came back to America, the damage was done and he died or something. Like the damage was done. I mean, what I mean by that is like he'd already been malnutrition and like he'd been given stuff that killed him slowly or something. Maybe I'm totally tripping, but I'm sure that happened to someone.
The city lights up at night.
The Korean military was hunting him down for annoying the Koreans.
$5 million in cash centers the city inside a cube.
That's got to be the same guy then. It's got to be the same guy, bro.
Contestants run through a tall gate.
I'm sure that's going to be a big coincidence if it's another American. It's a shame as well because, like I say, the guy died. But he's in Korean jail, could get 10 years. That must be someone else then. I'm going to YouTube him after this because that'll annoy me. I'm glad you told me about that, but that's I find stuff like that interesting. I feel for the guy, but do you know what? I feel the worst for him, mate, because they do not fuck about over there. That's is it North or South Korea? What's the Korea that Kim Jong-un is the leader of? Because I think he makes examples of these guys. When did this happen, Johnny, with this Johnny Somali?
Navy SEALs dive underwater and walk on a beach.
South Korea happened. Kim is North. Johnny Somali, he went to Japan and making fun of Nagasaki bombing and the Japanese beat the piss out of him. See, I mean, I'm not saying two wrongs make a right, but why would you do that? Why would you go over to a country and make fun of an incident that brought a lot of sadness and deaths to that country? That's very disrespectful. I mean, that would be like someone come over to Scotland that's from a different country making fun of like the Battle of, I don't know, the Bannockburn Bridge, or, you know what I mean, the battles that Scotland and England had. It's maybe a bad example, but you know what I mean, that's just so disrespectful. He's demented. Well, he's definitely something, bro. That's messed up, man. I mean, what was he expecting, if he's going over and out like that? Trump said we're not... Trump said we're not coming to get him from South Korea. So what's the reason for that? Like, does he... Because it's not like Trump. Normally he would back his people. Has he said why, or has he just said... Not in these words, but like the boy kind of deserves it? Because to be honest with you, man, I don't like to say this because it's still a human being, but you play silly games, you get silly prizes. You ever heard that before? Meaning, what was he expecting? Korea has the right to detain him. That's an interesting point. So how is that? Like, what crime has he committed for them to detain him? Like, I know making fun of, I guess, like the bombing and stuff you said, but in terms of like what's the actual crime? Do you know Andy Dick? Andy Dick. What do you mean, mate? Like personally? Because that sounds like a Scottish name. Or is he a YouTuber or a football player or something? I don't know the name though. I know people with the surname Dick though. I actually know a guy called Willie Dick. Someone said to Andy Dick on live, "You killed Phil Hartman by giving his wife coke." Damn. That's another thing I'm going to have to search, because that sounds interesting. This was on a live. What did the guy say to that? Andy Dick was sauced on the live. Sauced, you mean like he was away with it? Mad with it, steaming. Andy Dick. I don't know him. I'm going to search these guys though after this live's done. Type in Andy humiliation ritual on YouTube. I will, mate, I will type that in. I'm intrigued now, actually. Anyway, we're going to go in about a minute, Johnny, just because evens it up to an hour. But appreciate you coming in, mate, always. It's always good to have a chat with you. You've also got me things to search up now. It's scary that, the way. What can happen to these, like that guy of that Johnny Somali guy. I've heard about this, but I don't know the details. But I'm about to. He was on news radio back in the 90s. And he used to be an actor, and it is now broke. Good to see you, legend. Take care. Thanks a lot, bro. Appreciate it. You too, mate. Enjoy the rest of your day off. What was it you said to type in? Andy humiliation ritual. Okay, I'm going to type that in now. Right, bro. Thanks again for jumping in. I appreciate it. Everyone else as well. I appreciate you coming in. Yeah, it's always appreciated. Right, Johnny. Thanks, mate. I'll speak to you soon, bro. Right.